All right. Good morning. Happy
Oh,
Saturday.
wrong one. Hold on. That was, hang on. I got to find the right. I've got. Again, if you guys are joining this and you should be on another call, it is still going because I've got it right behind me. And there it is. All right. All right. Welcome to the Monday night, December 13th Wine Ambassador Opportunity Call. If you were invited here by someone, it's because they thought enough of you that you deserve the very best when it comes to wine. Whether it's for business or for pleasure, you are in the right place, and I'm very excited to have you here. Tonight, we are honored to have both Rory and Tanya Rickard on the call with us. But ladies first, Miss Tanya, our compliance officer, I totally blanked it there for a moment, is going to take on the call initially here. So go ahead, Tanya, and I'll keep hitting this other button.
Great. Hi, you guys, and welcome to the Wine Ambassador Opportunity Call, where we love to share our great company here and the value that we have and talk about all things wine. And as I always say, hi, my name is Tanya, and I love wine. If you guys are with me and you love wine, you're in the right place. If you love high quality wine, you're in the right place. So we are here and we're going to talk about all things wine. You guys, this is the greatest time to be in wine because what is it? It's the holidays, right? You drink wine every day, sometimes more than once. Drink responsibly, people. But it's just amazing, and it's a great gift to give. If you guys get your orders in now, for those of you who are members, if you're not members yet, get with the person who brought you here. So let's talk a little bit about wine. So I'm going to give you guys a little history today because I'm feeling like it. So in the U.S. here, when we went through Prohibition, what happened was we kind of lost our history in the U.S. about wine, right? And it kind of went to more of the cocktail area, and we kind of lost all that knowledge and all the information about wine and how wine really is a food. It's meant to be paired with your food, and it's meant to be a digestive or a supplement to your meal. And a lot of people lost that information. They lost that understanding. And so we are here to help bring that knowledge back and to help you guys know what real, true fine wine is. So Wine Ambassador is not a punch wine. It's not mass produced. It is bought from growers. It's made by award winners from Napa and Sonoma County only. So it's made here in the good old US of A, and we'd love to ship it anywhere in the US though, and outside in Canada. We ship there as well. We ship a couple other places too. We're working on some others, but we love our wine. We're proud of it. And you guys, it took a while for Napa to get up there. Now we are award winners, just like other places all over the US and the world, not just the US, excuse me, but the world, like France. We can compete with theirs. We have amazing wine just like they do. So if you guys are new to wine, let me explain to you guys. There's a lot of wine that's mass produced, and it has parabens and sulfates and different things in it that can give you headaches and make it so that you don't really enjoy it as much. Also, it tastes more like a punch because it is mass produced, and they do things to make it quick and easy and fast, where ours is a fine quality top shelf wine. Our winemakers, you guys, are award winners. They've made some other ones, and if I told you the names that they've made, you'd be like, oh. So we are so blessed to have that. And we have all different kinds of wine. We have reds, whites, rosés, sparklings, and we're really lucky to have that. And we are always on the hunt for more. But of course, we want to source our grapes locally in Napa and Sonoma. So that was the vision of our president, that he wanted to have the wine be just from Napa and Sonoma. And that's our goal right now, is we're just sourcing it there. So it is small batches. And when we buy it and our winemakers make it, that's all there is. It's one and done, guys. And you'll see, like, some of our wines are one of our favorite wines here. That seems to be a very popular one with a lot of our a lot of our customers is the Rickard Merlot. And that one's about out, friends, of this vintage this year. And we're on to the next one. So you guys, and it's not quite ready yet. That's why we haven't seen it yet, but it's about to be bottled. Rory and I will be there at the beginning of next year to taste it and make sure it's ready to be put in those beautiful bottles and be sent out to you lovely people. But there's also, because it's not a punch wine, I think a lot of people don't understand. It's not like a sweet, fruity wine. It is a real wine. It needs to breathe. It needs to live a little bit. It's a living thing. And Rory calls it liquid art. And that's exactly what it is. It is art in a glass, and it is beautiful. And I cannot think of a reason not to drink wine, right? We drink it in times of celebration. We drink it in everyday life with our meals. We drink it in sadness, or when I like to call remembrance, when we're remembering a loved one. All things done. I mean, we just had, my son just got married. We drank it for that, when our grandchildren were born, we were opening a bottle of bubbly, celebrating that. When, when we had some loved ones that have passed, we were drinking for them as well, to remember them and share the feeling. So there's just always reasons to drink wine. Not only that, but I really enjoy a good glass of wine with meals. It just really enhances the flavor of the food that you're having, and it makes it an experience. And what I love about this, you guys, is when we open a bottle of wine, especially with our family, we start, the conversation flows around that bottle of wine, right? And you'll remember that wine and that experience when you drink it again. And it's just an amazing thing. And I just feel really lucky that we get to have that here, and we get to share it with others. So we are a new company, and we are all about growth, and we're trying the best to meet everyone's needs here and help everyone get going. So if you're in the right company at the right place at the right time. So a little bit about the background here. All of the owners are network marketers. They're in marketing just like you guys, so they know what it means to really work and be in the field just like you guys are. So they're honest, hardworking people. I like to think so, especially my husband, because he took us off, and trying to make the best for all of you guys. So I really feel like you have the best people behind it. You have the best product, and I'm hoping that you guys feel like this is a fit. So if you're interested at all in being a part of this amazing company and sharing the experience and love of wine, please get with the person that brought you here. They can bring you back in, show you how to get started. And here's the thing I want to tell you all. You don't need to know everything to get started. Just get started, right? You're going to learn along the way. And boy, do we not leave you out in the cold. We have training everywhere for you. So, we have this opportunity call, but we also have trainings on all throughout the week to help you guys get started. And my favorite training that we have is our Wine Wednesday. I call it our Wine and Dine Wednesday, where we have one of our amazing leaders will host it and pair our wine with different foods and kind of share the experience with you guys. And it's a lot of fun. So we never leave you guys alone. You're going to be part of a family. And also I want to note on a couple of things. Where else can you guys get a label? Here you can win a label here. And if you want a label, we offer 5 different labels to the first top. So we already have 2 that are gone. So we have 3 labels left for you guys to achieve. So we are excited, and we're ready to see who makes it next. So anyway, to tell you guys how to get started, I'm going to turn it over to my lovely husband, Rory, and he can share a little bit about the comp plan. Mr. Rickard.
Thank you, Mrs. Rickard. So, guys, we have such a great opportunity here. We get to share incredible wines with our membership price. And not only that, but we understand, we're professional marketers behind the company. We understand that acquisition costs to bring in a customer, to bring in another partner, it takes time, energy to do it right. And we want to make sure we rewarded you right. So we built an amazing compensation structure for our ambassadors and our customers alike. And we rely on word of mouth. There are so many wines that are out there, and, it's somewhat competitive, and people like the wines they like. And, they already think they know what they know about wine so far. So we have to educate them about, I guess I would call it the fraud of the industry. There are really 3 major conglomerates that literally control 85% of all the wines worldwide that are on the market. All these different labels, all these different brands that get to confuse us, and we think they're this big thing, but when the root of it comes down, it's major corporations, conglomerates that control the marketplace. Here we are, we're a boutique. We do it a different way. We are a disruptor in the wine space. We are making proper wine the proper way with the proper time, love, and respect that it should have. You know, our wines aren't done in 6 months, but through a fast process. They're done in years. You know, it takes as long as it takes. A good cab is going to be in barrels for 3 years. That's reality for a good cab. Merlot is a little bit longer, maybe less, depending on where it's at, but you're talking years. It's a lots of love, patience, understanding, babysitting this process. That's the proper way wines are made. And that's why proper fine wines cost so much compared to a rapid created punch beverage that they want to call wine. There are literally 250 additives that the FDA is approved to put in wines, all of which are not natural and all of which are used to tweak the wine to make it done faster. It's not healthier for you. In fact, once you put those additives in there, a lot of the health benefits of a true wine go out the window. Now you're just drinking an alcoholic beverage. That's what it is. It's an alcoholic beverage you want to call wine because it looks like wine. It feels like wine. It might even smell like wine, but it's been tricked. It's been tampered with. The whole true process. Well, we get to deliver the true process only. We do it in today's world with today's logistics, and we utilize our marketing to eliminate several steps of distribution that's in the traditional aspect of the wine business. We literally have our wines made by incredible liquid artists that have been making wine for 2 and 3 generations. They are the top of their craft. They make the wines for us. We buy the entire lot, right? It's made for us. We label it with our brand. We put it in our warehouse and ship it direct to the door. No one else touches it. There's no middleman, right? We have, you know, the suppliers, the farmers that we buy our grapes from in an amazing network, or people that have worked with the winemakers. They know what grapes they want to use. They know basically it's, you know, they know the fruit that they're going to create this masterpiece with, right? They create the wine, we market it. And because we eliminate 5 distribution points, we can compete at an amazing level. So our wines are made at the same pace and same processes of wines that are retailed for $80 to $120 a bottle. Ours would retail for that if we did the traditional model. We don't do the traditional model. We go our way, right? Direct to consumer, made by us, bottled by us, right? Us meaning we hire the best winemakers, they make it, we bottle it, we ship it out. No one else touches it. And then we are able to put a great compensation structure together to reward our members for helping spread this incredible Wine of the Month Club. You know, we're not selling wine. No one's selling wine out of their basement. We don't do that. But we sell access to get these wines sent right to you and compensated very richly for it. And this is something that you can create hobby income, you know, just earn your wine for free, call it a hobby. You know, getting your wine paid for is a great thing. Free wine always tastes better. As great as the wine is, when it's free, it tastes even better. You know, and when you're, you know, I can tell you when we go out and we were trying wines and getting to know things, when we were waiting for our wines to be created, it was nice to be able to taste all these wines for free to see if we're going to buy them all up, right? There is a great thing with free wine. Free top quality wine, even better. And that's what we like to, you know, reward our ambassadors and customers for. You bring other customers, we're going to make sure it's really rewarding for you. And that's what this is about. So I'm going to show you the brief rundown on it. It's pretty basic. You bring on as many customers as you can. You bring on as many ambassadors as you can. Help them do the same. You're going to get paid a lot of money. You can make hobby income to part-time, full-time, or career life-changing income. You know, we do have people making 6 figures a year in our incredible Wine of the Month Club business. And look at it like everybody here, you get the ability to have your own Wine of the Month Club, part of this big, huge one combined, that we're going to be the biggest in the world. We're growing it that way, and you're part of it. You got the backing of everything that's there. We are a completely debt-free company. We don't even have a credit card bill. Our wines are paid for years in advance. It's structured well. We just got to go measurably grow it the right way with the right people that and teach appreciation. We are a wine education, wine discovery program as well. And, you know, we do our wine and dines every Wednesday where we compare foods and share our incredible wines with great food pairings, everything from appetizers and main courses and salads and desserts. We do it every Wednesday, the same access or on thewineanddineshow.com. And it's a half hour earlier. So 5:30 Pacific, 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. And we just have a lot of fun on Wednesdays. And we do training on how to build the business on Saturdays. And before I show you the compensation plan, Tanya, do you want to come on for a second? Thanks, babe. From our family to yours. Tanya's the compliance officer here. I'm the CEO. We invested family fortunes to make this work. We believe in it in that much. We wanted wine to be done our way. We wanted to be marketing the best wines on the planet, best value, and compete against wine of the month clubs that are selling discounted wines that no one else can sell, overruns. You know, they found a great way to get rid of wines that you may not ever have again. You may not ever want to taste again either. We wanted to create our own branding, our own honed in labels with their own story and tie in the winemakers for it. This was our vision, something we put together for a long time, and we had the opportunity to do it, and we had the means to make it happen with the partners. We didn't bring investors in. We carry this on. This is a legacy business for us. This is something we truly believe in. In addition to that, Tanya and I own lead generation companies. So from our family, not from Wine Ambassador, from our family, from Rory and Tanya to you, we offer everybody that comes in here the ability to work with our lead generation and programs that we fund. We pay for you to build with us as a partner in this. So get with the person that brought you here. They know all about it, know how to get you all connected with that. And it's for you and anybody you bring in. It's a big situation. And that's something we've been blessed with that we can help you guys with. So now I'll bring on the conversation plan. But Tanya, tell them, it's from us to them.
Oh, yeah. You mean, are you talking about our leads? Yeah, our lead, absolutely, you guys. We want to help you guys succeed. We want to give back and help those achieve their dreams. And this is the vehicle that we've chosen to kind of help you guys go. This is what we want. This is what we believe in.
We figured out how we can partner with you guys. And just so you guys know, there is no corporate salaries here. Everybody involved at corporate level, we make money the same way you do. We build with you as a team. I can tell you there's a lot of people here that, we not only we provide leads and the leadership, we're doing these calls, we're doing the trainings, but we're also bringing in other sources to bring the wine in. All roads lead to wine. This is the most relevant thing we've ever seen to market, and we know it's a foundational business. Wine's not going anywhere. It's been here for 7,000 years. It's going to be a lot longer. It's the #1 adult beverage, period, worldwide. And everybody wants the wines from Napa and Sonoma Valley. It's a sexy place to get wines because it's the perfect climate, God's country for wine there. And the whole world knows about Napa wines. In fact, they're the #1 wines on any type of wine list at restaurants globally. And they can't get them all locally. And no one can get our wines other than through a wine ambassador, which will bring up the other points here. I want to bring up the compensation structure really quick. I'm going to do a quick overview. It's really simple. Grow your business, help others do the same, make a lot of money. Get rewarded appropriately. There's a measure for it. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. I'll share my screen. We got 3 ways to get started. You can become a customer. Our customers don't pay an activation fee or anything. They just pay for their first 4 bottles at $99.95 plus some shipping. For $99.95, they're going to get 4 incredible bottles. Each of which is worth pretty much the cost of the entire thing. So it's like buy 1, get 3 free based on, the value of these wines. And, they're going to get them for roughly $25 a piece, right? Well, and this month is December. And as our Christmas and holiday present to our members, we are giving all orders that go out that aren't white only a bottle of our Grand Cru Pinot Noir that's from our Wine Ambassador Discoveries label. And this wine is a very special Pinot Noir. We've been waiting on this for years to be completed. It's done, and we decided to roll that out with a promotion at the end of this year. And anybody that reactivates, anybody that gets a shipment in December that's not all whites is going to get a bottle of that. This is a $350 retail value of Pinot Noir that's incredible. It's perfect for hams, turkeys, all your holiday food. It'll blend well with your sweets, your spices. It's a very versatile holiday wine, and that's why we're so happy to have it done in time for the holiday giving. And it's also a really good way to get your family involved in a wine that they cannot go replace locally. They can only get it through us. So that's included in that bottle. Right now it's the best time to become a customer. It's also great for wine ambassadors who are getting their orders every month because you're going to get a bottle of that as well. Those of you that got the promotion last month, you're going to get another bottle, and I promise you, no one's going to not like that. So the other way you can get involved is in our ambassador program. So we have 3 levels: Estate, Reserve, and Grand Cru. All of them get full access to the comp plan. The difference is the discount you get on additional cases of wine. See, the way this model works, you're going to get 4 bottles every month. You're going to find new wines you're going to fall in love with or become your favorites. And the only way you can buy more of those, because next year the next vintage is gone, is we get them in, and when it's gone, it's gone. you buy a custom case. You get as many of those or the other ones you like in that custom case. And when the supply is gone, it's gone till the next vintage. And the next vintage is going to taste different. It's always going to be different. It's a different year of rainfall. The soils change. Things are all different. And, there's no two wines alike year to year. That's proper wine. Now, those punch wines in the store, they'll taste the same every time because it's just a recipe, right? And they put the stuff in there and make it, and they add the additives to change the flavor construct, and they just cheat it. And it's not true wine. Ours are true wine. They're going to change. And those that have the Rickard, when the new Rickard comes out and you do a vertical tasting one and then the other, you're going to make, oh my gosh, look at the changes and contrast. That's fun. But we have 3 years of that, 4 years of that. Same with all our wines, right? And that's what we get to do here. Now, the estate members, $300, you get a case of wine. For $300, you're getting our Grand Cru pricing. A case of wine is $360 for a customer. It's cheaper to become an ambassador than it is to buy a case as a customer. That's because we want to invest with you to come in. We don't want to charge you an extra fee for your starter kit. We want to have you come in and you taste our wines. The more knowledge you have about our wines, the more you're going to talk about it, and the more you're going to want to share about it from a true point of view. So we invest with you on that. And not only do you get an incredible value on that wine, we're going to get 50% of what you paid to the person that brought you in. We literally lose money with you. It's basically an investment because we know once you taste the wines, you're going to be getting a month after month after month, and you're going to spread the word. It's us investing in the business, making it very worthwhile and very attractive in the marketing compensation to do this in a full-time manner. So whether you're doing this hobby or part-time or full-time, we made a way for it to work. Now, reserve members are $600. You get 2 cases of our incredible wine, and you get a 15% discount on additional cases. That's off the our normal member pricing. So a case is $360. So you're going to save roughly, $36 as an estate member. You're going to save, $45 or whatever else as a reserve member, and as a Grand Cru member, you're going to get 20% off. You're going to get it for $300. The cases are $300 if you're a Grand Cru. And our smart ship, our smart ships that we send out every month, which is our auto ships, so everybody gets to try the new wines released that month. They're $99.95 for 4 bottles, right? A little bit more if you go all red, and if you go a case or half case, it's a little bit more, obviously. But you're going to get Grand Cru pricing on those because it's your smart ship, but your custom cases where you get to pick the wines. You get the Grand Cru pricing only as a Grand Cru member. Otherwise, it's a little bit less and a little bit more and a little bit more based on the level, right? Simple. And Grand Crus also get access to our amazing events, special proceedings, special pricing on other things. They get an amazing black card that gives you access to that when we do our events. But also, you get put into our rotation. Grand Crus get access to our Grand Cru wines. It's $1,200. You get 2 cases of wine plus our 6-bottle Grand Cru luxury selection. It comes in a beautiful, wooden box. You can see it in Tanya's, back of her camera there. 6 incredible bottles of wine that are worth literally $300 to $600 a bottle. Our current Grand Cru that's shipping out right now would retail for $2,500 or more without the box. That box is another, $200. It's an amazing value that we give you guys for $600 because once you taste our Grand Cru wines, you'll understand it. So there's an evolution that was thought out. You taste a case of our wine, they're amazing. Then you get another case of our wine, amazing as a reserve, right? As you upgrade. You pay the difference, you get the difference. So if you come in as an estate for $300, for an additional $300, you can become a reserve member. You'll get 1 case because you already got 1. That'll be the 2. And then you can upgrade from reserve to Grand Cru, or you can go from estate to Grand Cru. You just pay the difference, receive the difference. And as a Grand Cru, the thing that's really good about it is as you're an estate reserve and you bump up from there, you already know the wine's good, but when our standard wines are amazing, you're going to be thinking like, how good is that Grand Cru? And it's amazing. So it's going to entice you to try it because it's so good, and you're going to have a palate for it now. You're going to have more of an understanding. And this month, like I said, all orders going out except for the all whites are getting a bottle of our newest Grand Cru that we've been waiting years to have completed. It's an amazing Pinot Noir. You're going to freaking love that, and it's perfect for the holiday foods. That comes out, so you'll get a taste, and that's going to make more and more people go, okay, I want the Grand Cru. And we also have Grand Crus you can order in the back office. We're building that up, and it just took a while to get the wines done, right? They don't happen in a year, it takes years. Next thing is, on the compensation side, when your fellow ambassadors that you personally brought in upgrade, every time they upgrade, you get half of it. And I just got to tell you, the company is absolutely pitching in with you. We're investing in you to make that happen. You know, a case of wine doesn't cost us 150 bucks. And that's what we're initially giving it with the compensation model. We are truly investing in you. That's how much we believe in this and the structure of it. You know, there's acquisition costs. You know, when you educate a customer and bring them in, we know they're going to stick around for months, and we all gain by keeping them happy and giving them great wine for years and years to come. It's a partnership with everybody. And we wrote it that way. And that's the same way we get compensated as we grow together. And then we build it in the other forms of payments. I'll show you here in a second. We also have a non-ship state process. So if you live in a state or you're in a situation where you can't get wine shipped to you, we do have an option where you become part of our big marketing package. And that gives you the qualifying BV to be fully in the compensation model. The person that brought you here can explain the rest. Now, there's 5 ways to get paid. The first one is for customers and ambassadors alike. We want you to get free wine. You refer 3 customers that order every month, you get wine for free every month. But if you only refer 1 customer, you get free wine every time there's a cumulative of 3 orders. So if you just bring 1 customer in and they order 3 months, you're going to get credit for free wine the following month. And that'll continue as long as once they have 3 cumulative orders, however long that takes, you're going to get free wine. If you have 2 customers ordering every month, right, you're going to get free wine 2 out of 3 months going forward, as long as they're ordering. If you have 3 customers or more ordering every month, you're going to get free wine every month or $99.95 credit towards your wine. It's that simple. And we do it by tier. You don't have to have 3 to get it. You just have a cumulative of 3. We don't try to rip anybody off or create breakage in it. We want you to get free wine. You know, especially as an ambassador, we want you to be receiving the wine every month so you can talk about it. You can relate to it so you can help bring on more and more customers to this amazing thing. Next, our ambassador customer acquisition bonus. This is for ambassadors. Now we call it ambassador customer acquisition because ambassadors are customers as well. Just like our customers are getting wine, so are ambassadors. And we pay you on that. Another big difference from a lot of things in the industry is we want people to receive the wine and love the wine, and we want retention to be there. So we know you're supporting that if you're being a great leader and being a great business, partner, right? So your 4th customer forward, you're going to get a $20 bonus, and then $10 every month they order. You already got free wine, and you're going to get $10 a month on the 4th customer forward. So the first 3 is worth $1,200 a year to you. Huge. It's so important for us to reward you for bringing people in, right? That's how we grow. That's our model. That's our acquisition shared cost and reward for you. The next thing is, 4th on, you're going to receive $10 a month. So some of our ambassadors literally add 100 to 150 new customers every year. That's, in this model, that's $1,000, $1,500 a month just in that compensation model for retaining the customers and providing great service and answering things when they need help, right? That's what it's for. And we have our wine starter kit. So as you bring ambassadors in, you get 50%. We covered that. Then we get paid, I call it our residual long-term money based on building a foundational business. We have, it's a binary compensation model and a check match to that. And this is how we build our teams. So the person that brought you here is going to add you down the right team or left team. Doesn't matter which one, whatever team they add you on, that's the team they're building with you. You have one team that's shared with the team, with the organization that you joined in with. And then you have another team that's up to you to build to balance out. And I say up to you to build, you have team support for the whole thing. And Tanya and I are funding marketing for you. The person that brought you here will give you more access to that. But the idea is to build 2 teams. And I recommend everybody get one team going strong with your leadership and your enrolling ambassador. Learn how everything goes, like learn the processes, learn how everything goes together. Get that, like say it's your left team, you get it going. And once that's growing on its own, I recommend that if you see it growing daily, multiple people adding to it, you start building your other team. And then you're gonna start qualifying for all the compensation and the rewards that build up, and you're gonna get paid in the binary pay. And the binary pay happens every Wednesday night at midnight, Wine Wednesday. This computer takes a snapshot of the volume on your left team and the volume on your right team, and it pays you up to 22% of your lesser team. So if you've got 10,000 on this side and 1,000 on this side, you're gonna get upwards of $220 when that closes out for the week. And then the new volume next week will do the same thing. And it really grows. Then the check match is based on your personal, ambassadors. Once you get a 3-star, you get a 30% check match, and that's on their binary. So if somebody in your team that you personally brought on, say they made, $100 in binary, you could get upwards of $22 of that week. They made 1,000, you could get 220. Or sorry, if they made 1,000, you could get upwards of 500. You get half of it. Sorry, you get a check match. It doesn't come from theirs, it's on top of. So basically rewarding leadership for building. We have some leaders that make more in check match than any other compensation model here. That's beautiful. That means they're growing successful teams that are growing on their own and duplicating the process. So, there's, some more, nuances to how everybody gets this. Qualifications we made very reasonable based on personals into the business. And we want everybody to have 3 customers and get their wine for free. Apart from that, you have to have volume on both teams to balance it out and get paid. You can't have all your volume in one team. You can't just rely on the team leg. You got to build 2. And, you have to have at least 30% in one of the teams for the qualifying volume and no more than 70%. But, you get paid for all the volume and you're qualified for it. Based on rank, your rank's got to be balanced on a 70-30 or better combination. All right, that's the end of the compensation plan. Get with the person that brought you here. Get set up, get going. I look at this as a business. Worst case, you're going to get some incredible wine for great value. Best case, you're part of a business that you can grow whatever pace you want, that can grow incredible incomes to benefit you and your family and your economic means. And wine is so foundational. It's also, you can talk about it with anybody. Everybody loves wine, but there's got to be an education process. And we have all the tools, resources to make this successful. Get with the person that brought you here. Get going, enjoy the wines, and especially during the holidays, think about it. Wines everywhere. Be part of that. God bless. Bye for now.
All right, everyone, Happy New Year, and we will see you all next week. Bring a guest, and we will talk to you next Monday. Have a great evening.